So this is what happened. The tube got out of the extruder part right here, and these tend to go bad. Look, it's not even actuating anymore. Like, it doesn't press. So I'm gonna show you my method of how to do this, because I used to buy these all the time. This was like my third one, and I'm getting, quite frankly, tired of paying almost $45 for this. So sorry. So as you can see, it's just pressed in all the way. It's just damaged, right? So now what end up happening is, when I take my Bowden tube and I put it in there, it just comes off easily while it's printing. Right now it's not doing it, but it just did it as I showed you in the start of the video, and it's really annoying. So I'm gonna show you the fix for this, or my way of fixing it. So basically what I'm gonna end up doing is taking this off and then installing a new one, and it's basically going to be just give me a second for me to find it. Okay, right here, it's gonna be one of these, right? So it's gonna go right here, sit on top like that, and then the difference between that is gonna be, I have this here that I bought, and it's basically the same thing as this here, but just way better quality, and I can just change it whenever I want, whenever they go bad, right? So this is how it's supposed to be, right? You hear that? I'm not sure if you can hear that, but it's supposed to go back up. This one doesn't. Look, it's just like nothing. So anyway, this one is plastic, and then this one has like metal bits inside to actually grip it better. It's just better overall. And so I made this so that this can go in here and it screws on, right? When it screws on, I'm gonna put it over here over the top of it. And so let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, sorry guys, I forgot to show you before I actually take everything apart. There's 3 screws on the top of this. I started doing it, and I remember that I didn't show you how to do it. So basically, you take the 3 screws with the Allen key that comes with the kit, right, or any Allen key that you may have. Go ahead and start removing it. Once you remove it, it's literally just pops out, as you saw, just like this. Careful with this wire when you put in the new one. Don't pinch it or anything like that. That's very important. So grab the new one. I already put in the new piece in it, and the great thing about this method is that, or my method anyway, that I'm trying to do, is that I get to keep the original of all this stuff, and there's no modifying or anything like that. It just stays the same, because for the most part, the front plate here, you don't have to keep buying this, right? It's just this top piece that keeps going bad, right? So because I have a replacement here, and I'll leave any information of where I got this stuff, and if this goes bad for whatever reason, I have more that I can just take off easily, as you can see, and then just put a new one on, and then just continue printing. So let me hook this on, and I'll get back to you. Hold on. Alright guys, again, sorry about the movement and stuff like that. It's just so hard to work on inside the printer. But essentially, this is what it looks like. It has the screws in there. I actually just noticed that I have to take this piece off. I'll do that off camera. But anyway, there should be all 3 holes in there. And then I'll put in the third one in there. I'll do that now after the video. But anyway, this is what it's going to look like essentially. This is the broken one. Make sure that it's actually broken, because if it's working where you can't actually tug it out easily, you're going to have a hard time, more or less, to try to press this down and this one at the same time. So make sure it's like mine, where it's just bad, as you saw in the beginning of the video, where it just comes off on its own and it doesn't have any like actual give, right? So like not give, like grip. So if I were to put the Bowden tube in there, it's literally just gonna come out with no pressure of holding, nothing like that. That's the whole point of me doing this. So anyway, once you do that, you just grab your Bowden tube, and then you just slide it in here, right? And then the one that I got here is designed to go through all the way, right? So if I keep pushing down, it goes all the way through, and then it goes straight into here. So now everything's gonna work the same. It's just this one's not gonna work because if I didn't have this one, it'll just come right off on its own. But because I have this one here, it's actually gonna stay in place correctly now. So now I don't have that issue. I don't have to keep spending money on this, and then I can just get the pack of this. I got a pack of these, 20 of them, for $3. So huge savings, and I'm not gonna mess these up because these are higher quality than these down here, and just like I have extras and whatever the case is. But for the most part, this is my fix on how to do that. And now I can just go over here, resume my print, and it was pretty quick to do this little mod and stuff like that. The part that I have made here, it takes not even 20 minutes to print. Make sure you print this in high temperature materials, and if you use those type of things like ASA and higher, so that it doesn't melt when you getting up to those high temperatures, or warp at least, so that this doesn't what's it called, it's not gonna sag on you or not be in proper alignment and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, that's how easy it is to do this quick little mod, and how to fix this problem basically permanently for the most part. But yeah, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you have any more questions or comments and all that stuff, you know what to do. And thank you.